We will continue to emphasize that the large-scale mass casualty active shooter event that we experienced during our annual Independence Day parade is something that no community should ever have to endure. The purpose of this report is to provide a high-level overview of various actions that we undertook as a city and outline important information for the public as we navigate moving forward. The 4th of July Parade is an all-hands-on event for the city and for our colleagues at the Park District of Highland Park. On behalf of the city, we extend sincere appreciation to all of our staff who immediately pivoted from working or attending the parade with their families to executing our emergency response plans. Many city staff have been working tirelessly on the investigation and incident response, all while having directly experienced this tragedy themselves. I am proud to work with such dedicated professionals who are diligently working serving our community during this difficult time. I can't begin to express how proud we are as a city of our police officers who ran directly toward the shooter as the event unfolded, searching for him, searching buildings, and immediately putting into place call-outs to Lake County Major Crimes Task Force and NIPUS, which is the Northern Illinois Police Alarm System. NIPUS is a joint venture of suburban municipal police departments to provide mutual aid in significant emergencies. Highland Park firefighters and paramedics were on scene, and others rushed to the scene to provide emergency medical care, as did our Citizens Emergency Response Team, or CERT. These CERT representatives are resident volunteers that provide assistance and support at various community events. They are trained by our public safety staff and are an important element to the city's operations. Again, these are volunteers. There were also countless individuals on scene who also provided medical care, treatment, and assistance to so many people on site. I would like to recognize Chief Lou Jogman, who's with us in the back, and also Fire Chief Joe Schrage for their incredible bravery, swift work, and outstanding leadership. Without question, we are so fortunate that they are representing our community, and they are unquestionably role models in their respective fields. Our staff from the Public Works Department were also on site at the parade and provided invaluable assistance to emergency responders in addition to taking the lead in restoring our infrastructure after the incident. Their work was incredibly difficult, but also essential to helping our community move forward. Many thanks to Assistant City Manager and Director of Public Works, Ramesh Kanapareddy, and the entire Public Works Department. We are grateful to the 115 government agencies who provided us support during and after the incident, continuing to today. Federal, state, county, and local law enforcement agencies quickly responded, coalesced, and became singularly focused on addressing and mitigating this incident. The partnerships and agreements in place through operations such as the Lake County Major Crimes Task Force, Lake County Emergency Management Agency, Public Safety Dispatch, ILEAS, and MABUS were critical to the city's response and our ability to effectively manage this incident. When we opened the Emergency Operations Center, every individual and organization had a job to do, and we all worked harmoniously in tandem. Our regional partnerships and emergency operations plans serve as an example nationwide on what the benefit of forging professional relationships with regional organizations and what these professionals are capable of accomplishing together when facing violent and life-threatening situations. The city will formally thank all government entities and partner organizations for their unwavering support, again, which continues today, but at every opportunity, we want to recognize them for their swift, professional, and exceptional work supporting and guiding us. On July 4th, the majority of city council members were together as they were walking in the parade, and Steve Elrod, our corporation counsel, was near the location attending the parade with his family when the incident unfolded. The city council and our corporation counsel stayed together as the crisis developed and immediately called an emergency meeting of the city council at 10:45 in the morning. Minutes from this meeting are included on tonight's agenda and were just approved by the city council. Through unanimous approval by the city council, the city's emergency powers were invoked, immediately giving the mayor and city manager emergency spending authority if needed. I do want to recognize the mayor for her leadership on behalf of the entire community and working tirelessly to have to endure this horrific event for our community and guiding us to, again, to make sure that no community should ever have to endure this nightmare. A special thanks also to Councilmember Michelle Holloman and also our Corporation Counsel Steve Elrod for the amount of time, assistance, and guidance they provided us, and again, continuing to today. As the Lake County Major Crimes Task Force and other law enforcement agencies worked on the crime investigation, our communications team, led by Aaron Jason, Assistant City Manager, and Amanda Civitello, Communications Manager, were working with the FBI, state, county public information officers, providing regular updates to the public about the crime investigation and also resources available to the public. Our website continues to be the hub where these public statements and other valuable information can be found. We post regularly on our e-news. Individuals can sign up for our e-news from the front page of our website. We are on social media. We are providing information to all media outlets, and we have such great professional relationships with all of our government entities serving Highland Park, as well as partner agencies. So when they are getting information from the city, they are helping to amplify that to everyone on their networks as well. Through a partnership with the Highwood Library and Community Center and Catholic Charities, we were able to share communication pertaining to this incident in English and Spanish, and we're grateful for their continued partnership. We also used Smart 911 to push out information via email, text, and voice to people who were registered. Smart 911 is a national service, meaning that the safety profile travels with you and is visible to any participating 911 center nationwide. This is important information that can only be seen by dispatchers when someone dials 911. So individuals can provide information beyond just the phone number where they're calling from. Dispatchers have access to information about emergency contact information, places of employment, the number of kids in the home, pets, cars, other information, so first responders can most effectively serve the individuals in an emergency incident. A special feature of this Smart 911 is that profiles we're able to push out emergency information. So when we had the shelter in place order, we did use Smart 911 to relay that information to the public. On July 4th, there were approximately 3,000 contacts in Highland Park that were registered with us that received that information. But we want to make sure that every single person is registered for Smart 911. We also want to make sure that that information and that profile that residents or businesses create is also updated every 6 months, which is a requirement of that system. We have a meeting next week with managers and our Public Safety Dispatch Center to debrief the Smart 911 specifically and move forward with a unified regional plan to help ensure that every person has information about Smart 911 and is registered through that important communication modality. Due to the extremely high volume of associated media relations, stakeholder outreach, and other tasks related to the recovery of the incident, the city retained the services of Alyssa Noble, representing AK Communications, to serve as the city's communication consultant, working with the mayor, city manager, and others as directed on a variety of strategic communication initiatives. This contract is on the agenda for ratification this evening. Also included on the omnibus agenda for ratification is a mutual aid agreement with Westchester Township, Ohio, which was put in place to allow one of our former police officers, Nate Maring, to come back and provide us support and assistance for a limited period of time. The city is committed to continuing to serve all those impacted by the July 4th tragedy with resources specific to individual needs. Organizations throughout Lake County have come together with highly trained professionals to assist individuals in finding the support that they need. This is a very high-level organization chart of the Resource Navigation Center that we currently have operating. Ken Fishbane was retained as the city's administrative director, and he's with us this evening. I want to thank Ken for all his leadership and hard work. He volunteered when the resources and services were available at the high school for a 2-week period every single day, making sure that our public has resources and services that they need, and working jointly with all the other partner agencies that were there, as well as the government agencies. So we hired him on for a temporary basis as we continue to serve the public through this resource center. And you can see there the other different committees that were formed relate to case management. We have great partnerships. We're working very closely with Family Services of Lake County, the North Suburban Legal Aid Clinic, Lake County State's Attorney, and both the Highwood and Highland Park libraries. I'm going to talk about 211 in a moment, but Deanna Olam represents 211 and is managing all the resources to make sure that 24 hours a day, if someone calls and needs assistance, they have services that can benefit them and get them the information that they need. We are pursuing every possible grant opportunity and financial assistance that we can to serve our residents and to serve our businesses. Julie Logan, our Director of Finance, is taking the lead in that regard and working again very closely with all of our partner agencies and also getting guidance from the Department of Justice and other government agencies that have been providing us support. And then you'll see there toys and books. Brian Romes is heading up collection and information. The outpouring of support has really been tremendous and wonderful by individuals, not only in Highland Park, but the entire region and area. And so we are making sure that we have an effective system where if someone comes, needs assistance, that, again, they have toys and books to help guide them as they navigate forward. Through the new Resource Navigation Center, we're offering appointment-based case management services to individuals in identifying services to address their specific needs. Individuals can call toll-free for assistance or make an appointment to meet with a case manager at the Resource Navigation Center. And again, we're so incredibly grateful. 211 Lake County Health Department, Lake County Emergency Management, the Legal Aid Clinic, Family Services of Lake County, both libraries, the Park District, FBI, Red Cross, School District 112 worked really around the clock to make sure that a portion of Lincoln School was available, that it feels warm and welcome. The Art Center came in and provided some artwork to create that comfortable feel. And again, now case management services are being provided at that location, as well as at Family Services and the Highwood Library. So if individuals need assistance, again, 24 hours a day, they can call 211. They can text their zip code to 898-211 or visit the Lake County website. And again, 211 is free, it's confidential, it's multilingual, and it's available 24/7. The Lake County Mobile Crisis Hotline is also available 24/7, so individuals can connect to mental health services. The team helps callers find a safe place to recover if needed. They also provide emergency transportation if needed to shelters, to hospitals, substance abuse centers, and other services. And that information and phone number is located on the screen there. And again, all this information is available on our website. Also on Omnibus is a ratification of a professional services agreement with P4 Security, which provides off-duty police at the Resource Navigation Center during its operating hours, which is Monday through Friday. Community engagement outreach, again, has truly been tremendous. The outpouring of love and support is so greatly appreciated and very much has been helping everyone in the community. We have set up an email at hpcares@cityhpil, so individuals can send their wonderful ideas. We are reviewing everything and coordinating with partner agencies as we talk about and discuss initiatives in the future, such as murals, gardens, signs, events, activities. It is important to note that the city plans to create a lasting memorial in remembrance of the victims based on public input and also input of those touched closest by this tragedy. Based on the advice of the Department of Justice Victim Services experts, we will not engage in this process in the immediate future, as it is important to take time to allow the community and those most affected by this incident to grieve. As it pertains to donations and grants, we urge those who wish to show their financial support to send donations to the Highland Park Community Foundation, which is a longtime local organization deeply embedded in the community and really in the best position to help our neighbors in need. They have set up a fund to directly assist victims, survivors, and those organizations that support them. All contributions to the Respond Fund will go directly to the victims and survivors. And again, that information is on the city's website. Thank you to our business owners for their cooperation and support throughout this investigation. The city has been in constant communication with property and business owners during this difficult time. I do want to recognize Carolyn Hirsch, our business development manager, who has also been working very closely with the state of Illinois, Lake County Emergency Management, and business owners to gather information about business losses and identify ways that the city can support their recovery. Included on the City Council agenda later this evening is a recommendation to support businesses within the incident perimeter of the Central Business District. For those businesses, were required to close for a period of time during the FBI investigation. This business recovery grant program proposes $500,000 for this purpose, and our finance director, Julie Logan, will present this proposal later on the agenda. As part of a citywide recovery and resiliency effort, another fund has been established by the First Bank of Highland Park Bank and Trust, and the Highland Park Chamber of Commerce, as well as the Rotary Club of Highland Park and Highwood. They are taking the lead on fundraising and dispersing monetary assistance to also aid businesses and employees. They are currently acquiring information, and information is on our website about how businesses can apply and provide information that they need for them. On July 14th, the Senate unanimously passed a resolution that was presented by Senators Durbin and Duckworth honoring the shooting victims and thanking first responders, healthcare providers, and counselors for responding to the shooting. We are very grateful for the leadership of our elected officials and the support of all local volunteers, social services, and nonprofit organizations for rallying around our community during this difficult time. We also want to thank our advocates in Washington, as the mayor had noted, for their leadership and work. We also want to recognize our partners, North Shore School District 112, School District 113, Park District of Highland Park, both libraries, Highland Park as well as Highwood, Lake County State's Attorney's Office, the state of Illinois. Dan Eder, who serves as a representative for Lake County Emergency Management, has been a foundation and a rock for us, providing exceptional guidance, and the entire Lake County team, which includes the Lake County Health Department. And then a special thank you to our behavioral health specialist. Dr. Cynthia Plazas was the point person and continues to work very closely with the FBI pertaining to all facets of the investigation and the case. And Jennifer Aiello, who serves as our social services, has been the point person on the Resource Navigation Center and working on those social services. And finally, on behalf of the city, we want to express our appreciation to our community. In the last 3 weeks, this community has truly shown the best of Highland Park. And I know I speak on behalf of our entire city team when I say that we are also fortunate to be part of this community that is so generous, supportive, and caring. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.